Zipper down. Out. So anyways, Brad, I've been thinking about a lot about life lately. And oh, there we go. Anyways, life. It's this thing. It starts at one point and it ends at a different point. But, Whim 2, it's forever. Yeah, you go back 100 million years and you still have Whim 2. Dinosaurs, they're beatboxing to Whim 2. They're like, oh, this is my jams, dog, this is my jams. And I'm sitting here thinking about Whim 2. I mean, sitting here taking a pee, thinking about Whim 2. And it's not a big deal. It's just like, Whim 2 is life, man. And the dinosaurs, they were also like, yeah, Whim 2, it's like life. In my pants.
Good morning, Houghton County. Whim 2 is life.
Whim 2 is life.
I almost missed that countdown, by the way. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, no, you were.
I was not
out
looking
the window.
at you.
You were.
I was
staring off the distance.
Yeah, I was daydreaming. It's a good morning for daydreaming.
It is.
It's a nice day out today.
Yeah.
I walked over last week. It was like 25 degrees, not even 20. It was like 10 degrees.
It's been a good week.
Yeah.
Like it was what, in the 70s
It was 70.
Yeah.
It was 72 this week.
Our room was freezing last night. It was awesome.
Our room was so warm.
We had both fans going.
You got like that whole like.
I know. So
you got that whole like wind tunnel thing.
we have two box fans stacked up in our room.
Yeah.
One sucks air out, one blows air in, and it gets cold if you have both on.
It's like it gets chilly.
It gets really. I think the coldest we got.
Didn't
it was
you get down to 45 or something like that?
Yeah, we got down to 45 one day. It was like we both woke up and it was like we were under 3 blankets and we were still.
I mean, that's the way though.
Yeah.
We
had to turn it off because we didn't want to get hypothermia or something.
Yeah, but you gotta sleep. If it's cold out, falling asleep is so much better if you have 5 blankets on top of you.
That's facts.
Sleeping
in the cold, in my opinion, is better.
Obviously, yeah. No, midwinter, at home, I'd have my fan going, a full blast, right? My room would be probably 55 degrees, but I'd have 3 blankets on top of me.
It's the best way. I used to sleep with a sleeping bag back in the day.
Just a sleeping bag.
I would have.
Do you not have a bed?
I have a bed. I just didn't like the comforter that you put on top of it.
So you slept in a sleeping bag?
No. I had a sheet and I unzipped the sleeping bag and used the sleeping bag as a comforter.
Oh, dude! If you get the right sleeping bag, they're so comfortable.
They're so comfortable. It has to be the right kind.
Yeah, it has. It can't be the ones you take mountain hiking.
Yeah, the vinyl ones.
Yeah, they don't. Those don't hit the same. It's got to be a cotton.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be.
At Spring Hill this summer, I had a sheet, and then I had a blanket, and then I had a sleeping bag that I just threw up to the side. It was one of those.
Yeah.
I think I used it once.
I had the cotton sleeping bag.
Okay, yeah.
It was this is an old sleeping bag, but it's so comfy.
It is so comfy.
It's so comfy. So I just put that down. I wrapped it over. I folded it in half. I get into bed, fold it in half.
Okay, yeah. It was like a taco.
Yeah, it was like a taco.
Okay.
Every night. in my bunk.
It works.
It works.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this week has been really nice.
Yeah.
Compared to last week, there was what? A foot and a half of snow? Not a foot and a half.
It wasn't a foot and a half. It was 6 inches, if 6 inches.
It was 6 inches.
Yeah.
That one day, it was 6.
If. It all melted when it hit the ground.
Well, the snowboarders, they were a week ago, they were snowboarding.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It was honestly a week ago.
Yeah. Well, they had saved some of the snow from the past week, but still.
But at the same time, it was cold enough to where the snow you could pack it down and still snowboard on it.
Yeah.
And
it was kind of entertaining watching.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, they're right in front of me.
Yeah, kind of lucky.
I didn't even have to watch them. I just had to listen to it because they were full on microphone and megaphone and all that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's 8:08 on this Sunday morning. Back with the Chach Show.
Oh yeah.
What a week.
What a week.
What a week.
What a week.
What a week we got for you. All right. To start off this morning, we're gonna give you campus update. We got health and safety level 3. Said it right.
I'm proud of you.
That's always my go-to.
No, that's your struggle. You always mess up.
It's health and level safety or health.
URC just messed it up.
See, I always mess it up, but that time was on purpose.
Yeah, health and safety level 3.
Health and safety level 3. I'm gonna get it. That's just every time I get that right, it's just like
It's
an
a mini
achievement.
accomplishment.
It is. It's like this day is gonna go right.
We should keep a tally of how many times you
Like
get it.
like a counter of like how many times does Tony get
Hey,
health
if anyone wants to sponsor us, every
and
time
level?
Tony,
I already messed it up.
see, like, hey, if Taco Bell wants to sponsor us, every time that Tony gets it right, everyone gets a free taco. That'd be awesome.
Instead of steal a base steal taco.
Yeah.
You got health and safety level
3.
I just messed it up. So all right.
Yeah.
Are we going like based off days, or are we going based off how many times I say
Oh,
it?
based on days,
Based on days?
because we could obviously rig it. So
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
That's true. All right, so we're gonna start that. And
we're not starting this because I'm not paying
No.
for everyone's taco.
a counter.
Oh, a counter?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, a counter's fair.
a counter. Yeah,
I was
we're
gonna say we're not doing the taco thing. I'm not paying for people's tacos. I'm a college student.
You can pay me. You can pay for me to get a taco.
No, I'm
from
not
Taco
paying me
Bell.
to get a taco.
I want a taco. All right, game rooms and accessory rooms are open with little to no rental of equipment. That's not changing, and probably won't change for a while. Honestly,
Yeah, not till COVID.
until COVID is maybe next semester.
Man,
This semester, it's
man, they can find a cure then probably.
yeah, but as of now,
Yeah.
no. The DHH room was finally reopened last week. That was a major plus for me. I don't have to walk across. And okay, but it was like the 2 weeks that it was closed.
I know,
were the worst weeks we've been up here.
And then as soon as like we hit this
As
week,
soon
it's
as soon as it gets like
70s.
50 plus for a week, it's like nope, we're gonna reopen. You
Yeah.
have no excuse to go outside.
Yeah, that's one thing I kind of hate about staying in like WAS. Is like you don't have an excuse to go outside. So
Yeah, like DHH had an excuse, like I had to walk over here
Mm-hmm.
for dinner. Or half the time I didn't, but
yeah. By the way, Tony is a scavenger. He collects food throughout the week, keeps it in his refrigerator.
I
and
heat
just
it up during the weekend.
heat it up during the weekend.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like last night, he ordered what 2 servings of cheese curd.
Yeah, and then I'll like heat them up, and I'll eat them, and then I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's just funny.
It's
I want to
like-
see. I want to see inside your fridge. I want to see how
Oh well,
compact. it is.
no, there's like one box. My roommate has a box.
Okay.
I have two.
Okay.
Cause I have stuff from last night.
Yeah, the cheese
there.
curds. Yeah.
Well, I have the cheese curds, and then I have pizza in there. So I'm probably gonna heat that up today and eat it.
Pizza sounds good right now.
Pizza does sound good.
Even
Probably
though
gonna get
it's-
some of
even
that.
though, even though it's a late 8:11 in the morning. Pizza's good at any time.
Pizza's good at any time.
can
Yeah,
have-
I don't know about the. There's something about the breakfast pizza here.
Yeah.
There's something about the breakfast
It's
pizza.
it's like the white sauce.
It's like mayo.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Kind of good.
You like it?
I like it.
Like okay, I don't mind it, but it's weird. Like every time I bite into it, is not what I expect.
Yeah, that's true.
It's almost like it's like a cheese sauce
Yeah.
that's not cooked.
yeah.
Half the time it's cold.
Yeah.
At least when I.
Yeah. Well, you have to get it at the right time. You have to get it when they're fresh pulling it out of the pizza maker thingy.
I mean, they're
Like,
open in an hour. Are you gonna go
That's true.
run up during like a liner?
Got 30 seconds to
Yeah,
run through.
30 seconds to go get pizza. Or
Oh.
just have someone bring it down to us. So one last thing about the campus. Dennis Livesay will become the dean of the College of Computing. That doesn't apply to you. That
That
applies
doesn't
to me. I was being a bad student and I didn't go to any meetings regarding the new deans. Like there were interviews where like first years and like second years could like ask questions. Didn't go to
That's
any of
fair.
those.
I wouldn't have gone to the
Didn't go to any of those, so
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is.
You'll find out eventually.
Oh yeah, I'll probably find out when I get in trouble, but
You get in trouble. He's planning it ahead.
yeah. So like, I don't know, sophomore year, I don't know if that works, but like, junior year, I don't know, that's up for grabs still. Sophomore year is like, I already planned that out, so I can't get in trouble there. But junior year, senior year, that's all up in the air. We're
He's
gonna,
planning his He's planning his future, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
yeah. I'm just debating on when I should get kicked out of college, cause like. Getting kicked out of college during COVID, like because of COVID, like that just doesn't seem like a good idea. Cause that's like
Yeah, and so many people are getting kicked out of college because like
I know so many people who've gotten kicked out of college.
and it's for like dumb reasons. Like there was someone that was like kicked out of college because their roommate got COVID and then they didn't like know and so they left and like
Oh, they did that?
Something like that, and then they got kicked out of college for leaving when they possibly had COVID when they didn't know.
Well, I know someone. I'm not gonna name drop here, but I know someone who left when she knew her roommate did have COVID.
Okay.
Right, and she went to go see her boyfriend.
Oh.
Like a half hour away, and she was supposed to be quarantined, like a mandated quarantine for 14 days, and she I don't know if she got expelled, but she can't live on campus.
I want to say this though, being like, I wouldn't mind being quarantined because think about this: you get to move to the nice apartments.
But that you get to move. You get to move all your stuff.
So you just take a duffel bag and a fan, and you're set.
Oh, that's true.
And you bring a blanket.
That's true. But like all of your stuff.
It would be that
the
bad.
apartment, do they have fridges in there? I'd assume so. I'd assume so.
I assume so. But still, so that, I don't know, that would be kind of hype.
Get a full-on apartment.
Get a full-on apartment to yourself for 2 weeks.
I feel like I'd rather just have a dorm room to myself.
That's
like,
fair.
Think about how big an apartment is. It's made for 4 or 5 people.
That's true.
A dorm room's made for 2. So if you're in
you could do workouts. You could run a marathon in there.
RJ orders a barbell set off Amazon. You see a power cleaner like through a window.
You get a full-on workout going.
Where would you put that when you go back to the dorms?
On top of my roommate's bed.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, if you get the barbells, right? The barbells can just kind of rest in the bed, like on the edge there. You put the plates in the corner.
You stack them up as a ladder.
There you go. It's just like a step ladder.
You should have seen Tony getting down from my.
Hey, to be honest, I've never actually gotten down the bunk beds like without leaning on something because like the way mine is, like my ladder is here, and then like I have a wall.
Just
the
preferences,
closet.
so people don't think we're weird. We don't have another like seat, like a chair in our room. So Tony was sitting on top of my bed.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Yes.
And like I like lean up against the wall and I land on because I have my hockey bag underneath mine.
Okay.
So I just jump down onto my hockey bag.
Okay.
You got like, I don't know.
I just jump from halfway.
Yeah.
I climb down so where like I'm halfway and then I just jump.
I mean, I just landed my hockey
bag.
My
roommate, on the other hand, like goes full Spider-Man.
Does he go on like the radiator?
Yeah,
and everything?
he I don't know how he does it. He like starts climbing down. First of all, he swings his leg over and somehow misses his milk cartons that are like zip tied to the side of his bed.
Milk cartons?
Yeah, he has milk cartons. Like, you know, like the plastic things you put stuff in.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, like the boxes?
Yeah, I always called them milk cartons. This is what my parents called them.
No, milk cartons are the small things.
Oh, whatever.
They're the milk boxes.
Milk boxes, whatever you want to call them. And he would swing his leg over. And then he'd somehow, from like the top step straight onto the radiator. And then he would like push against his. I don't understand how he does it. I just like climb down like it's a ladder.
I mean, it is a ladder, but it's like they hit different. They're hard to climb down.
They are.
You can't put your full weight on it.
Compared to like the Spring Hill bunk beds.
Or an actual ladder.
Yeah. Like those hurt.
They hurt. They hurt your feet. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Moving on from talking about the bunk beds and the ladders and all that, your COVID update. Michigan Tech has been seeing an increase in cases, unfortunately. We're up at 32 in the last 2 weeks, 15 more than last week, I should say. But in the past week, we've had 15, really.
Yeah. And the big thing, like, wear your mask.
Yeah.
Social distance. Also, I think it's from like the 16th to the 20th. They're doing like free testing. You can sign up.
Yeah, before you go home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, get tested.
That week, you can go get tested. Everyone in Houghton County. It's not just because Tech students get it free.
Yeah, I'm signed up for like the 18th.
But yeah, no, the whole area, or anyone who comes. So if you want to drive like 10 hours to go get COVID tested,
go for it. Also, I do want to say this: have you been like selected for like the randomized?
Your roommate's been selected.
He's been selected.
So is mine. They've both been selected like 4 times, and I haven't been selected once, and you haven't either.
Like, he comes back every day, and he's like,
"Guess who got selected for COVID testing?"
And then he'll come in and tell me, like, because you know they do the mouth thing, right?
Yeah.
That thing sucks.
I hate that.
He doesn't gag anymore. He's
right.
He's like done it so many times now, like he's used to it. It's like, how?
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, no. I mean, it just comes with practice.
It just comes with practice.
Yeah, yeah. The national COVID update. We actually the U.S. actually didn't go up as much as I thought it would. The past 2 weeks we've been going up like 1 million a week.
Yeah.
So like I think we started at 6 million or 5 million when we started the show.
I think
6
so.
million maybe.
Yeah.
Then it went 7 million, 8 million.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
9 million, and I expected this week to be 10 million, but it's not that that high yet.
Which is surprising, especially with all the election stuff going on. You would think
and a lot of like rallies and all that, and like celebrations and everything.
Yeah.
We're at 9,581,770 cases nationwide. We're I mean, I wouldn't say we're doing good, but at the same time we're doing better than we were last week. The deaths, I don't remember what last week's it was barely over 200,000, I believe.
Okay.
We're at 234,264 deaths. So, I mean, not good, but better than what we were at last week.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. Moving on from maybe like, well, we just talked about COVID, so obviously we know COVID 2020 just isn't good, right?
Yeah, honestly.
2020 we're in the last 2 months of it.
I honestly just can't wait for
2021.
2021, and I also like can't wait for like the break to come soon.
What do you mean, like Thanksgiving? Or
Thanksgiving break.
Christmas?
Just Thanksgiving break. I just need a break.
Facts. It's gotten to the point where I'm just like, is it the weekend? Cool. Time to do homework.
Yeah.
Is it the week? I have less homework during the week.
I have 3 exams next week.
That's tough. I only have 1.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It's like I have one that opens Monday and closes Sunday, and then I have one Tuesday and one Wednesday.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. So, like I was saying, 2020 is just not a good year. It's not good. No matter how you put it. You can't put in any. It sucks.
It sucks.
It's not a good year. So, these people, right? These people were having a wedding.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, that's supposed to be a happy time in a bad year.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go well.
Did not go well.
The groomsman, right? Wasn't it the best man?
No, it's
Or is it the groom? It is the groom. The groom screwed his wedding over. This guy, he was making a 2020 joke, and I'm just gonna let the video explain for itself. RJ, you wanna hit that play? There you go.
2020 has not been the best year.
So, the guy, hold on, pause it. The guy makes a 2020 joke, saying literally 2020 has not been the best year.
And then a lightning
strike. Bang.
Bang.
That's
right.
just how
and it's not like in the like near. It's like right behind.
They're on a lake. It's right across the lake.
The best thing is everyone like acknowledged the lightning strike, and then he just continued.
He just keeps talking.
Like we've become so numb to everything that it's just like whatever.
Like honestly, like a tornado could come through there, and they'd be like, "Oh, cool, it's a little breezy out today."
Yeah.
And then they go back to getting married. Hold on, I just wanna watch this one more time. You want to play it again?
Yeah, I can play it again.
Yeah, it's not loading in mine.
Let's face it, 2020 has not been the best year.
You can like actually see where it hit across the lake too. Like it's not like it far in the distance. It's like on the flat ground on the other side of the lake.
It's maybe 1,000 feet away. Maybe. 2020, man. It's just
crazy.
It's never ending. First of all,
it just feels like it's been like dragging on for a long time.
And yeah, we're gonna. It's almost over. And 2021, I'm assuming like once it gets to 2021, RJ, we're gonna be seeing the ball drop, right? The ball's just getting dropped, and it's gonna get closer. And like as soon as it drops, it's like it. You know how like it goes from 11:59 to 12. It's gonna go from like 11:59 to like 11:60.
Like just the clocks mess up. No, the ball actually drops and breaks.
Like no, it's not even gonna, the year's not gonna change. We're gonna see 2020 again.
2020 again.
2020.2.
My favorite thing is like seeing like the videos of people like it's like God talking to one of his angels and it's like, hey, did you set up the year for the 2020s?
Yeah.
And it's like, did you add an S to that?
Yeah,
and he's like,
did you put like 10 years of events in 1 year? That's what it feels like. I honestly like it feels like 2020's been like.
You know what the weird thing is? We graduated high school at the start of this.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like
it was like what February,
March 13th.
March 13th.
That's
Friday
gonna be
the
a national
13th,
holiday.
Friday the 13th.
It was Friday the 13th. That's when all the schools got shut down.
Yes.
At least most of them, because I know people who didn't get shut down until that Monday after.
Yeah.
So the 16th.
I think we went to school Friday the 13th to get stuff from teachers, and then we were done.
So, that wasn't so for me. I I was sick the Thursday, so like my school district got shut down. Like we weren't allowed to go into school Friday. That's when it was like Thursday night was the night where it was like, yo, this is happening. We're just not going to go. We're just going to cut off school for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Do you remember when the first two cases were in Michigan? I was talking I'm on the intramural team. I was talking to one of my hockey teammates, and we were like, you remember when there was just 2 cases and everyone was freaking out?
Yeah.
It was 2 cases, and now we're like, oh, 1,000 cases? That's really good. How can we queue up, do we have a liner of Michael Scott saying how the turntables?
I wish we did.
I really wish you did, because that's what it seems like.
I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but I'm not going through all 400 lines.
Yeah, but that's what it seems like. How the turntables really.
Yeah.
It's like
how the turntables.
You've never heard that?
No, this is the wrong. How the tables have turned.
Yeah,
not
but
how the turntables.
Yeah, but that's what Michael Scott says.
Okay.
In The Office.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
a morning.
It's early. I get it. No, but I had a hockey tournament. It was for states. In Troy, in an area near Troy, and that's where the 2 cases were. So that was a big question. They obviously shut it down, but it's
just crazy.
It's crazy. You know what else is crazy, RJ?
What?
How a 5-year-old boy can get a record for the most cartoon characters identified in 1 minute. It's almost like I just read that off a script.
Yeah. So fun fact to our viewers. This week, Tony told me not
You're not allowed to read the script this week.
I was not allowed to read the script, so I have no clue what's happening.
Exactly. Which is good, because I like that. Because he gets the initial shock reaction of anyone listening.
Yes.
So when I say a 5-year-old boy has just gotten a record, you just want to play it. Listen to this kid. This kid just rattles him off. And I'm just gonna let the video play. But
Benny, Chinchan, Daffy Duck, Scooby-Doo, Jago Marcus, Dexter, Mighty Mouse, Chase, Space Racer, Swiper, George.
I can't even name half of those.
Well, I can, but I also grew up with most of them. I can't name the dog ones. I think that's Paw Patrol. Yeah. I can't name those, but Scooby-Doo, easy. Speed Racer, easy. Yeah. The animated one, of course.
Yeah.
But
no, that's just impressive though.
But okay, if you go later into the video, right? First of all, you get a record for that. Come on, I can do that. You put down 50 characters in front of me or in a minute, easy. That's just easy. But if you go later into the video, RJ, you can see he goes into car names and just watch him.
Jaguar, Bugatti.
The thing I want to make clear though is on these car things, they don't have the names.
They don't put the logos.
Yeah.
If it says Ford, it doesn't say Ford.
Yeah.
It's there's that one game on your phone where it's you guess the logo.
Okay, yeah.
And that's what it's like.
We played one of those in one of my high school classes. I remember that.
Yeah, no. But you can see as he's flipping the cards, right? The kid's just rattling him off. So he'll say Ford, and 2 more cards will come down. So, but he'll still get them right. If you go keep playing it, because there's another kid. There's another kid who attempted the car record, right? The car record. You just go forward a little bit. This kid.
Globally, Ultima, Volvo, ISO, Audi, Dacia, Pagani, Porsche, Rover, Alfa Romeo, Mitsubishi, Mini, Ferrari, Peugeot, Zenvo, Proton, Bugatti, Genesis, Smart, Fiat, BMW, Lucid, Ford, Simca, Puma, Xenos.
I almost want to say he has them memorized. He must have them memorized, the order.
I'm sure they have them.
I feel like that's cheating.
I don't know. As long as you're not caught, it's not cheating.
I mean, that's Astros. I had to do it to him. So a 5-year-old boy in India broke a Guinness World Record when he identified 50 cartoon characters in 1 minute. That's how we got started on this. Like, you get a record for that?
Yeah.
There's some insane records.
You can get some records for some really easy stuff. Like
there's some insane records.
You can create your own records. If you pay them, you can like create your own record.
I mean, honestly, like, I'd pay for like a record of how many energy drinks I can drink in a day, like in an hour. Just bang back Red Bulls like one after another.
Full 3 cases.
Oh, 3 cases? You think I could only do 3 cases?
You'll die.
You think I could only do 3 cases?
Here.
Oh, come on.
Let's see.
I could do 5 at least.
How many?
How many Red Bulls can I drink? It's based off body weight, isn't there? What is it? Is it
125 cans?
125 cans. There's 24. Oh, there's 24 cans in a case. So yeah, 5 cases. I'd be getting near the limit.
Okay, and also I just want to point this out. That is not including the fatal water like you can die from.
Yeah, you can be overhydrated.
At about 6 liters, which is 202 ounces. But if you drink that many Red Bulls, that is 1,050 ounces. So first of all, you would die first from the water before you die from the caffeine.
Crap!
So, yeah.
Come on. I mean, I'd still try it.
So the liquid would kill you before the caffeine.
I mean, honestly, I think it might be worth it just to full send it.
No.
I can see the headlines out. College student dies from trying to drink too much Red Bull to break world record. That's the thing right there. That's it right there.
Chach Show sponsored.
Can we get Whoop to pay for the Red Bull? So after, we just talked about that, right? The whole 5-year-old, we gotta bring it back a little bit. The another rapper died. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sad, right? It's sad.
It's sad.
But how many rappers are gonna die before, like, they like stop the whole gang thing in the rap? Like, don't get me wrong. That's always been like the thing with rap, right? The hip hop is like it's gangs. It's like
it matters. It matters what type of rap you listen to, but
yeah,
a lot of like I want to mumble rap is my best definition of it.
It's what it is.
Yeah, is a lot of times associated with gangs or the rappers associated with the gang.
Yeah,
if you look at like 6ix9ine,
Blueface, 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
Juice wasn't, but I don't think Juice is Juice mumble.
Juice wasn't.
Would you call Juice mumble rap?
Juice, he's like on the line between mumble and like a pop singer, to be honest.
Yeah, he got into like that pop rap by the end of his career. But so the rapper, he died. King Von. Never heard of him before.
Never did either.
I've never heard of him. He was featured on Like That by Lil Durk, and his best album peaked at 63. Peaked at number 63 on the Billboard Top 200 back in March when quarantine started. LeVon James. I probably just culture dated myself because I have no idea who that is.
I mean, I assume that it might be named after,
LeBron James.
But I don't know. I've never listened to it.
LeVon James? I feel like it. LeVon James sounds better. It might be that.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, up next on this Sunday morning, we have your Fricked Up Florida moment of the week. Where did this woman steal her ex-husband's stuff from? And what animal has stopped this train from falling off the tracks? All up next on the Chach Show.
Hey, we're kind of a big deal. This is 91.9 WMTU FM Houghton. Smack my bitch up.
That was interesting.
That was...
I clicked the wrong one. So
I was going to say, that's not what I expected.
I definitely clicked the wrong one.
I like that one, though. That one kind of bopped.
That one was pretty good.
That one had a sick beat. I like that. All right, up first, we have your Fricked Up Florida moment of the week. So this Jacksonville man, right? I think it's Jacksonville. Hold on, I have the link. I could just look it up. Hold on, do I have it up?
Okay, I just clicked on the link. The first thing I saw is
What?
a black leopard.
So this guy, Florida man mauled by black leopard after paying for full contact experience.
So he paid for that.
He paid for a full contact experience with a black leopard. Like
Tiger King? Tiger King question mark?
I mean, honestly. A Florida man was severely mauled by a black leopard after paying $150 for a full contact experience at a backyard zoo. So, what's his name? Dwight Turner had to undergo multiple surgeries after the fully grown big cat attacked him August 31st. They're just now reporting this?
Yeah, you scroll down a little bit to the tweet.
Okay, so Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officers said that the leopard brutally attacked Turner as soon as he entered its enclosure. Turner's skull.
No, we don't need to say that on there.
I mean, come on.
No.
He was mauled.
He was mauled. We'll just say that. We're not going to go in details about what he looked like afterwards, but
didn't look good.
Did not look good.
Didn't look good. So the guy, what's his name?
Michael Poggi.
Michael Poggers, 50, is licensed to have the leopard. He runs an animal sanctuary for rare and endangered animals. He was charged with allowing full contact to an extremely dangerous animal. He was also cited for maintaining captive wildlife in an unsafe condition. Is that probably why the leopard attacked?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you don't feed the leopard.
Well, I mean, in a dangerous environment, wouldn't
That's
that be
true.
like?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that include like not having like a cage or?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the photo in the tweet, you can obviously.
Oh, is that actually?
I assume so, because I mean,
you think the guy just like kind of stood there and was like, "Yo, what you got there?"
It's the same thing.
It is, yeah. That's.
There's a photo of his injuries. Yeah, we're not gonna look.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to see that.
Yeah,
we don't need to see that.
Nah, doesn't look good though.
No. I mean, this guy, you paid for this. Like, I don't know what he was expecting.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I don't know. Like, do you remember? Have you ever been to Kalahari? Yeah,
there you go.
You know, like the resort.
No, I haven't.
Okay, that has like the water park. I remember we went there one time and they had like tigers. They had like 2 baby tigers.
Yeah, but that was a baby. You're not gonna get mauled by a baby tiger.
You know, dude, I was so terrified.
You're not gonna get mauled by if you get mauled by a baby tiger, like you must have done something wrong.
Still terrifying.
A baby tiger. Okay, they're like, no.
I mean, they're cute. They're really
cute,
but at the same time, like, I was terrified
of a baby tiger.
Dude, I don't want to get mauled. I don't know what those things can do.
By a baby tiger.
Dude, you never know.
A baby, maybe weighing like 25 pounds, you think is gonna maul you?
I've worked with kids before, and they hurt.
Oh, that's true. Kids can maul you. I'll give you that one.
Yes.
Kids can maul you. But you still paid for it.
That is true.
You paid for a full contact experience. What do you think full contact? You think you were just gonna go up and like hug him and be like, it's a nice animal, and then leave? No.
It's cuddling. It's cuddling with the leopard. Imagine paying
$150. You can't cuddle any humans because of quarantine, so you go buy a black leopard to cuddle. We don't need human contact here. We need black leopard contact.
Talking about how much too much money.
Oh man, he messed up.
Oh no, he definitely messed up.
Hey, what happened to you?
Hey.
What happened to you during quarantine? You look like totally different. Oh, well, not COVID. Black leopard.
No, but imagine I'm telling your kids one day when I was a young
when I was your
lad,
age.
When I was your age, I was getting mauled by a tiger.
And what are you doing playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
Get up, go play outside. Oh. I'm gonna use that excuse on my kids. When I was your age, I got mauled by a black leopard. Go play. Get off your butts.
Get off your computer. Go do something.
Go do something fun with your life. Go get mauled. I really don't care. Anything's better than that. go get mauled.
You gotta throw him outside and lock the door and say, go have fun for an hour.
That's abuse. You can't do that.
I know.
I mean, but I never get cut. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're just kidding.
But I mean, honestly, if you pay for a full contact experience,
Yeah.
what do you expect?
Yeah.
You expect it not to dig its claws into you, or like at least have its claws out? Like,
Here's the thing. You would think that, like, whatever his name is, the Poggy guy, you would at least train the leopard to an extent where it wouldn't do that.
well, I mean, if it's on like if you have a sanctuary for endangered animals, you honestly just leave them out there. Like, that's honestly what probably would happen is you just have to leave them out there. Like, I don't think they probably like give them food like to like naturally go find it. Because
I forget what the zoo is in Michigan. There's one zoo. It's not Detroit, but there is one that like has a massive property where they like have a bunch of like elephants, giraffes that like run around and stuff like that.
yeah, like a reserve.
Yeah.
It's like made for
Yeah.
animals to go run around, but
Yeah. Well, it's a zoo, so you can like go and do like tours. And stuff like
yeah,
that.
but it's like I know people like down in Texas or in the South where they have a lot of property and they have like I don't know endangered animals like rare animals that they just have running around, but like they're in it. They're in like a pen, but it's like 600 acres.
Yeah. This
Like-
reminds me of Madagascar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
that's probably what this backyard zoo was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the photo and like the tweet, it doesn't look very
No, I didn't look at the
friendly.
tweet.
It's like concrete with like a few like looks like.
Oh, so
cat
this wasn't
houses.
even in the pen. This
No.
is just the leopard was brought out.
Yeah, it was brought out so you can have a full contact experience with apparently an angry leopard.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know, man.
People.
It's Florida. What do you expect? So moving on, the idiot or weirdo of the week. This woman was arrested after stealing items from her ex-husband's grave.
That's just sad.
That's sad. Like, you don't
steal.
What did she steal? A woman was arrested after allegedly stealing items from her ex-husband's grave. Jeffrey Todd Kimberlin, 38 of Fruitland Park, was struck and killed. He was killed by a van on the morning of September 21st, 2018, when he was walking his daughter to the school bus. The well-known local, he was a tattoo artist.
Okay.
I don't need to talk about that. The woman, however, who was Kimberlin's fiance at the time of his death, recently went to Fruitland Park police and reported that she suspected Kimberlin's ex-wife, 32-year-old Ronnie Leigh Kimberlin of Leesburg, of stealing items from the gravesite. The fiance reported the items including wedding invitations, LED lights, sunglasses, double-hooked planters, artificial flowers, and snapdragon plants were taken from the grave in September. The items had a total value of almost $500. This guy got buried with LED lights.
That's impressive.
I want to go out like that. You just have like the inside.
A light show. Oh, no, a light show every single. No, I'm sure the LEDs were outside the thing.
No, you think so?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. They're not. She didn't unbury her husband.
People do that. Grave robbers?
Yeah, but she didn't do that.
You sure?
Yes, 100%. They just had LED lights to light up the grave or something like that.
When I hear LED lights, I'm thinking like the strips.
No, you can buy like LED like spotlights, Tony.
I mean, I know that, but like when I'm thinking LED lights, I'm thinking like.
Oh yeah, no. Imagine getting buried and having like a full light show, like with the moving lights and all of that.
You thinking light show? I'm thinking just like the flashing strobe lights as you're digging, as you're going down in the grave. You just have like the flashing like lights going down your coffin.
What I really want to do when I, eventually get buried or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to record a video before I die, and it's just like, making a bunch of jokes that I couldn't make while alive, and then just have them played at my
Cancel
funeral.
culture be like.
and have them played at my funeral.
Yes. Like what kind of jokes though?
I don't know, just like jokes in general. There's been a few videos. I don't know if you've ever seen them where like before someone died, they recorded a video and they just like roasted a few people.
Oh, I'd be that. Okay, so like,
or it was
I
like
have this whole plan, right?
It was like an angry rant. There's one where like an angry rant from a Scottish man or something like that.
I would do a Scottish impression, but you have one. I don't. But
Here in Scotland.
yeah, there you go. No, honestly, I have this whole plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, when I'm on my way out, if I'm like last breath talking, like in the close families around me, like everyone's gonna be like listening to like what I have to say as like my final words. My final words, I already planned this out, are going to be, I buried the money.
Just as you go, I buried the money.
I buried the money in, and then just done.
Just keep
Okay.
it as like you're you're dying, and just as you're dying, you just keep saying, I buried the money in. I buried the money in until you just out.
Yeah, just I buried I buried the money and
and then just
see?
die.
Yeah, see, all planned out.
All planned out.
I've done it. I've now put all my family members against each other.
First one to find the money.
And for the
wins.
rest of their lives, they'll hate each other because nobody knows where the money is. They all expect the other one took it.
And the best part is then you hide a can like somewhere on your property with 1 quarter in it, and just a note saying, "I told you I buried the money."
Or you put you gotta do a briefcase.
a briefcase.
A
with
briefcase that's like stuffed with like napkins.
Yes, and then have 1 quarter in it.
There you go.
With a note that just says, I told you I buried the money."
Told you I buried the money. You just didn't tell you how
And
much.
the best part is that if they never find it, and then have you ever seen like the show? They take the metal detectors and go to famous sites. and
Yeah,
look for
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
They go to like your old house in like the future or whatever, whatever, and they find the briefcase. They open it's just a bunch of rotten napkins in a corner that just says, "You found the money.
You found the
Good
money."
job." And they're just like, "What is this?"
You know, that also goes into it, right? Because like once your family finds it, like they'll know someone finds it, but they'll be like, only 25 cents? That's weird. So then they'll keep searching.
Yeah.
It's like it's a never ending thing. And that's how I'm gonna destroy my family.
Rip.
I've had that planned out for a while.
Of course you have.
Hey, I mean it's like something that like, you know, I feel like it'd be funny.
It would be pretty funny.
You know, I'm a prankster. You gotta go out with one last. What are you doing?
I opened something and it's a bunch of ads.
The intramural team site for tech. Have you been on that?
No.
It's like ads everywhere.
Really?
It's so bad.
That's
Like
unfortunate.
it
You know what doesn't have ads? Our website.
are what true. I forgot we had that.
We have a website.
We have a website. Is it up? Is it published?
It is technically up, but you can only access it from a link because if you need to pay like an extra $50 to make it on public domain, and I wasn't about to pay that.
Great. We have a Twitter though.
We do have a Twitter
At
and
Chach _
and a
MTU.
YouTube.
And we do. If you want to go back and listen to an episode of ours,
Yes.
maybe last week's or 2 weeks ago, we have it up. What's the at?
It's just search up Chach Show on YouTube and
At-
it comes straight up.
Just Chach Show.
Yeah.
Cool. The Twitter is at Chach _ MTU.
We also have an email.
We also have an email if you want to contact
which
us.
you can find.
It'd
on our
probably be,
Twitter.
yeah. It'd probably be better just to DM us on Twitter.
Yeah, honestly.
It's a lot easier. If you want to talk to us or anything, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. We so this train, right? We're gonna go into, I think it's the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, yeah.
It is the Netherlands. This train was going off. They're going on the tracks and they were coming to a stop, right?
As you do.
and,
Yeah.
you know.
You stop a train.
When you stop a train, there's like those
Yeah.
the barriers at the end that like catch you and like stop you and
Spider-Man.
yeah, sure, yeah. But like this is actually what happened in Spider-Man. This train barreled through, and like it would have gone off the rails. Except there's these whale tails, right? There's these whale statues.
I was like, okay, but we have a kind of script thing that we go.
Yeah.
Like, Tony.
Did you
writes.
think an actual whale?
Yeah, I read.
You thought an
a
actual
whale's
whale?
tail, and I was like, what?
The driver of a metro train narrowly escaped injury when the front carriage ran through the end of the elevated section of the rails and was caught by a sculpture of a whale's tail near the Dutch port city of Rotterdam?
I don't know.
Rotterdam?
Sure.
Sure. One of those two. The train was left
I
perched.
failed geometry.
That's English, RJ.
Oh shoot.
The train was left perched upon one of the two tail fins known as flukes, several yards, above the ground.
I just want to say, round of applause to that sculptor.
Like really carrying it right now.
No, and here's the thing.
It doesn't look like the train's occupied.
Well, I'm sure they, once they crashed, they emptied out the train.
That's true.
Before they
That's
took
true.
the photos.
You sure?
I'm gonna say, if I'm on the front of that train, and
I'm
down
staying there for the
wheels,
picture. That's a once in a lifetime picture opportunity.
Just imagine Tony and the. I'm gonna post this link on our Twitter. I just want everyone to go look at it and imagine Tony.
Imagine just me. Have you seen the TikTok show? Like it's a wrap me in plastic and make me shine. You know that dance?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that on top of the train. It created such a stir locally that authorities urged sightseers to stay away, adding that coronavirus restrictions were in force. Even so, some 50 people were at the scene late Monday morning as engineers tried to work out how to stabilize and then remove the train amid strengthening winds. Why don't you just pull it? Why don't you just get another train, back it up to it?
If it plows through a barrier and lands on a whale tail, not only are the wheels of the train.
Yeah, but there's still a section of the train on it.
Yeah, so you could back that part out, but the other part's going to stay there because it's balanced. You need a crane to lift that thing up. If you look at the photo, the thing is badly damaged.
Oh, yeah. The thing's is it really?
Yes, it's missing.
It doesn't look that bad.
It's missing the whole bottom.
I guess I didn't see that picture.
So it's not getting moved. And even if you do back it out, the way that it's positioned, it's going to, I don't know, physics. It's gonna bend down at some point, and it's gonna either damage the train even more, or damage.
It's just gonna
tail.
fall off.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just that's just unfortunate. Really, I mean, you can't really do anything about it. The train, you crashed a train.
Yeah,
you crashed a train.
First of all, it's train's not that hard to work.
That's true. There's a lever that goes.
Yeah,
you can go vroom, or you can go reverse vroom.
Yes.
Or you can slow down the vroom.
It sits on two rails that are you roll along these rails and
you don't have to steer at all. The only thing you have to do is slow it down and speed it up. That's all you have to do in a train. Trust me, I'm a train professional.
You're a conductor now?
I thought it was an engineer.
No, it's a conductor. Conductor's the one that drives.
No, conductor's the thing in the band. The guy with the stick.
Tony, there's a train conductor and there's a train engineer.
I thought they were the same person. They each have the overalls on, and they got
the engineer. Cap. The engineer, I think, is generally the person that shovels the coal and throws it in.
They still use coal on trains.
No. But it's just that's just what they do.
Oh, like Polar Express style.
What?
Polar Express style, shoveling the coal.
Oh, yeah.
Where they have to go out on the front of the train and do something. I don't remember the movie.
They had changed the light.
That's what it is. I'm gonna watch that movie. I want to watch that movie again.
Is it on Disney Plus?
I doubt it. I have to figure out. I'm gonna bring back so many DVDs to watch after Thanksgiving break.
You have a DVD player?
No, I have my PS4.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, moving on to the next topic we have up next on the Chach Show. We have the pop culture update. Johnny Depp is out of another role after more legal trouble. Music legend just released a new album, and that's all coming up next on the Chach Show.
Dudes at Michigan Tech, this is Sick Llama. I'm straight chilling at WMTU. Check it out, I got a math joke for you. What did the male number say to the female number when they were doing it? I'm gonna sum.
You clicked the wrong one again?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You good there? You good over there?
You know, it's morning.
It, yeah,
It is morning. I want to see this. I woke up at 5 a.m. I was up at 5 a.m. I went to bed at midnight last night. I woke
and you
up
woke
at
up
5
at
a.m.
5?
And because and I literally just stared at the ceiling for like an hour, and it was 6. And I somehow fell back asleep, and I woke up at then I woke up to my alarm,
You got down here earlier than you usually did.
Yeah,
You're usually not here until like 7:45.
yeah. I had a cinnamon roll.
You still have those left?
They're gone now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Man's eats like
Sorry, Mom.
3 a day. I mean, hey, cinnamon rolls are good.
Yeah, my mom called me and was like, "Hey, you're getting a package." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Someone's coming to your dorm and dropping off a package." And I was like, "Okay." And I was expecting an actual package. And then
Someone came to your room or someone mailed? Or
someone met me in the parking lot of Watts.
Do you know who it was?
Oh, I didn't know who it was until she texted me and said, "Hey, I have your package." I go outside and it's a full thing of
Cinnamon rolls.
cinnamon rolls. I'm not talking little cinnamon. I'm talking
The big cinnamon rolls.
big cinnamon rolls.
The full cinnamon rolls.
And I was like, ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
When did I get those? I got those Tuesday. They're gone.
They're gone?
Yes.
Well, you had 12? Oh, I guess.
3. Yeah, about 12.
12,
There was
15.
12, yeah. There's 12. And I mean, my roommate had some. I had some. But yeah,
How many did your roommate actually have, RJ?
3 or he had 4,
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think.
Okay, I mean,
I don't remember.
if you're, it's a freshman 50.
Freshman 50.
It's a freshman 50.
Yeah.
You're just working on that.
This summer though, we're both gonna get on that Spring Hill diet.
Oh, the Spring Hill diet of potatoes.
and lose 10 pounds.
I don't miss it. Don't miss eating potatoes for every meal.
I'm just saying. I'm glad that I'll be I'll be a boss this summer, and I don't
Same.
have to eat every single day in the dining hall.
Really?
Oh yeah, because when I was a counselor,
Oh, well, I guess, yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
you
you
were a
had to eat.
counselor.
but now I can leave, and I can park
don't
my
have
car
to.
at my cabin.
I can't do that yet. Well, I mean, I can, but
You could have this summer. You were staying in the.
yeah, but the higher ups were like, nah, it looks bad. Because I was in the main area. Everyone drove past my cabin. So they didn't want that. Whereas
Whereas you said the plane, right?
no, Boosie's.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, did Lars and all of them got their cars there?
Yeah, but that was after all the parents left.
Then yeah. I guess I never went over there.
Yeah.
Unless...
Anyways, going back to the pop culture, we're not talking about our work anymore. Johnny Depp has been forced to resign from the Fantastic Beasts franchise. He played Grindelwald, the main antagonist.
And he did a good job.
He was really good in that. Johnny Depp's underrated. He's overlooked in so many things. I
That's
get that
facts.
he's known for the whole Pirates of the Caribbean, which he kills, by the way. He is so good in that role.
Yeah. But I mean, the reason he got fired was
well, he has legal troubles.
he has legal troubles with his
with his
fiance,
ex-wife.
ex-wife. Yeah.
So Johnny Depp won't be appearing in the next Fantastic Beasts film. I didn't know there was another one coming out.
Yeah.
The
I
actor-
think there's gonna be. I think they're thinking about doing 6.
Really?
They're gonna
Like
do.
a full Harry Potter franchise?
I think so.
Really? I mean, I guess it makes money.
I
so.
could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that.
But they're at least making 3. The actor announced that he is stepping down from his role as the Dark Wizard Gellert Grindelwald in the popular Harry Potter spin-off series. In an Instagram post Friday morning. I wish to let you know that I've been asked to resign by Warner Bros. From my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I have respected and agreed to that request, the 57-year-old wrote in a short typed statement.
I do want to say though, the type statement looks like a serial killer note, in my opinion.
Oh, it looks like a note that the Zodiac killer wrote to
Yes.
the police. This thing, I mean, it's Johnny Depp.
yes.
Which, okay, Johnny Depp, for how much drug problems he has and alcohol problems,
Yeah.
this guy looks genuinely healthy.
Yeah.
He looks. You pull up a picture of him. Just he looks like he could go run a marathon.
Yeah. No, he's in great shape.
I don't know how.
Also, I want to say this: when I watched the first Fantastic Beasts, and I did not realize that was Johnny Depp playing Grindelwald.
I didn't either. I didn't know that was Johnny Depp because whenever I think of Johnny Depp, it's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. And he was like, when at the end credits, when it was like Grindelwald, played by Johnny Depp, and he was like, what?
Like, okay, well, he also bleached his hair,
That's true.
and like he doesn't have dreads like everyone's used to seeing in his major movies.
Yeah.
Now it goes into more detail. It says, earlier this week, Depp lost his legal battle against a British tabloid, The Sun, who called the actor a wife beater in a 2018 article that claimed he had been violent toward his ex-wife, actor Amber Heard. After the exes both appeared in court during a 3-week trial over the summer, a judge ruled that The Sun's claims of abuse were substantially true. So he kind of got outed by a tabloid in Britain saying,
Which, I mean,
he did it.
I mean, here's the thing: if you beat your wife, I feel like
You don't.
you don't deserve to have a rule
No.
like that.
But
If
I guarantee you, if he didn't take that to court, he would have been fine.
Yeah. And here's the thing with all this. First of all, he took it to court, and then also you gotta remember, he's a very big actor that everyone knows.
Yeah. He has so many legal problems.
Yeah.
He's not. I think he's like addicted to cocaine or something. If I
don't
remember
know.
right. He had hard drug. He could go to Oregon. He could go to
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yes.
Johnny Depp, go to Oregon.
Go to Oregon.
Go to Oregon.
In
There
case
go.
you have not heard from
Oregon
the
has legalized all hard drugs.
Literally, you can go to. I think if you're caught with something, it's like $100 fine.
No, it's not even a fine. You just have to go into rehab. There's no fine. No jail time. No
jail
fine.
time. No jail time.
Rehab.
Because I knew like they were gonna do shrooms, but I didn't realize they were gonna do the whole shebang.
Shrooms was legalized in Denver like a few
Yeah.
year ago.
Yeah, but I didn't realize they were gonna do the whole shebang. And
The whole heroin, crack, cocaine, acid, meth, like everything's legalized.
Literally everything.
Well, not legal. Oh, it's not legal federal. But
It's not legal, but in Oregon, it's legal.
In Oregon, the state, it's legal, but federalized, it's not legal.
Well, it's decriminalized.
It's decriminalized, so legal.
Yes. Here's I think were you there? We were talking about how like Burning Man is now going to be moved to Oregon.
Is it really?
No, but I'm pretty sure they're thinking that would. I mean, if I was there, they would think anything about it.
Yeah, but does Oregon have a desert to hold Burning Man?
I mean, they have a forest that's probably going to become a desert now after
After crack addicts get at it.
No, after that nice.
Oh, the nice
wholesome,
wildfire.
Nice wholesome family get together to announce
the gender of their baby. Yeah, that's gonna be a desert pretty soon. Yeah, I'd assume so. Anyways, next, Bruce Springsteen released a new album, "A Letter to You."
Sorry, I was stretching.
He started recording it, or I can't talk.
English is hard.
English is hard, man. So he released a new album with the band he's worked with for 45 years, the E Street Band. They spent nearly 4 days working on this album. There was a full-on... Yeah, Letter to You was recorded pre-pandemic, and lyrical content is not reflective of the current political climate. So this is like back when times were good, right?
Yeah. And I mean, if you look at the song names, 1 Minute You're Here, Letter to You, Burnin' Train, Janie Needs a Shooter, Last Man Standing, The Power of Prayer, House with Thousand Guitars. And
the songs are full of nostalgia, with Springsteen pulling inspiration from memories of the first band he joined, the Castiles.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
To revisiting demos he recorded before his debut album and band members who have passed away. He's been able to channel his past experiences into this album, but he is still able to make it sound like he's still in the present. Bruce has used his aging process to share wisdom and express gratitude for those who have helped him get to the place.
How old is Bruce?
From what, 60s?
60s?
60s.
He's been
around for a long time. Bruce Springsteen. Let's see. Age? He's born 1949. 71 years.
Okay.
So,
same age as our president. Correct?
The new one or the old one?
Trump. Trump's 73, I think.
Yeah, they're 70s.
Yeah.
He doesn't look 71. That's the thing.
Bruce does not look 70. I was thinking like
Bruce.
the good old Brucey.
Love love me some Bruce Springsteen. He honestly looks like 50s.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get when you're rich. You can afford all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He released a new album. I'll probably listen to it just because.
Yeah. We'll
It's
give
Bruce Springsteen. We'll give it a listen.
We'll give it a listen.
We'll go back to your room and listen to it.
Okay.
We'll go blast it on your roommate's speaker.
Unless he's asleep.
I mean, waking up to like some actual music might not be bad.
Hey, I'm not gonna drop his name, but roommate, if you're up, text me. Let us know if you're alive, please.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have what are those cracked up Canadians up to up north of the border there? What happened when a cockfight broke out? And we have your absurd Asian moment of the week. All that up for you here in a second.
Now you are listening to WMTU 91.9 FM Houghton. Houghton.
It's 9:04 on a nice Sunday morning. It's really nice out. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
If you're just joining in, you've missed a pretty good show so far. We talked about a whale's tail saving a train. That's just all over the news if you haven't heard about that. We talked about a little about Oregon legalizing all hard drugs. Fun times.
Party in Oregon.
Florida man was mauled by a black leopard.
Unfortunate,
but he got what was coming to him. I think that's about it. That wraps up that first half.
Yeah.
Really, it was fun. It was fun.
It's fun time.
But now we actually have 2 new segments.
We do have two.
We have
I did not know about this till yesterday.
Exactly. Well, I told you about it.
You did not.
I definitely told you about it.
Not till yesterday.
I mean, not till yesterday, but still, I told you about it. So, what are those cracked up Canadian? How's she going? First of all, how's she going?
How's she going
up there? A new intersection in Canada requires drivers to watch 11 instructional videos to go through. This. You want to play the video?
I'm not sure.
Approaching intersection from the east, westbound.
Here's the video.
A single lane will be provided for the left-turning traffic to Charlottetown City Center. As motorists...
First of all, her voice sounds so familiar, and I don't know what it's from.
You gotta play it more.
Approach the intersection, they will pass under an overhead sign, which will indicate that left-turning traffic is to be in the far left lane. Pavement marking...
Oh, you want to know what it's from? It's from my lifeguard training videos.
Oh, well, yeah. Any training video has this.
Yeah, in training video, it's the same voice.
Yeah.
Also, isn't this just like any intersection?
Showing a left turn arrow
you'll
will
see
indicate
the
to motorists that they are in the correct lane. Motorists in this left turn lane will then come to a first set of traffic lights in advance of the main intersection. This first set of traffic lights will stop the oncoming traffic flow on Riverside Drive, at which point the left-turning motorists will be given a green light to proceed across the oncoming lanes of traffic up to the second set of lights at the main intersection.
You see the difference?
Once left-turning motorists are at the main intersection, traffic signals will again direct motorists when it is...
So
it's just making the left turn into a...
Yeah, there's a full road that cuts across the other lanes. So like you have the lanes that are going like one way, and the lanes that are going the opposite way. The left lane cuts across the opposite lane.
And it comes to the other side.
It becomes its own lane.
That's just weird. That's just confusing.
Okay, but from where I'm from, down Metro Detroit area, we have an intersection like this. It's a bridge that's off I-75. Anyone from around there knows what I'm talking about in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
This bridge, like you get off and like it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a zero. It's shaped like a zero, right? So an oval, but like the ends are like pinched.
Speaking of weird intersections, I do want to say this: the one that's up here,
it's not weird. I don't know why everyone thinks.
Everyone thinks it's weird. It's like once you do it a few times, you understand it. But it's like there was my mom sent me a news article where they were like complaining about it. And
it's like, not that hard.
It's not that bad.
It's probably Gordon Ramsay's team.
Probably
those British drivers. That's probably Gordon Ramsay's team.
They start going on the wrong side.
Speaking of Gordon Ramsay, we did eventually go to the Jam Pot.
We did.
Not on a Sunday.
Not on a Sunday. We didn't make that mistake again. We went on literally the last day before they closed.
What day was it? It was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
Or a Friday.
Might have been a Friday.
Or Saturday.
I think it was Saturday.
I think it was a Saturday. It was the last day of the season.
Yeah, it was good.
I still have my stuff.
I still have the jam. I still have the jam.
I've only used like probably like a quarter of one jar. Cause like I plan on using it like for the whole. For like every morning when I get breakfast, I get like toast and like eggs. Like on the toast, I'll put the jam. But
You guys have toast?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. DHH dining hall was closed. So when I came over to watch for breakfast, like the 2 times that I did on the weekends, they didn't have toast.
I know I've been craving toast and they don't.
Go over to DHH. We have toast.
I'm not trying to walk all the way over there.
Oh, I managed to walk over to.
You came over twice, and it was the one time we had a show, and the other time was when we had a show.
I managed to walk over, not even for like breakfast alone.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I don't know. Walking in the morning is one thing.
Walking is hard for you in the morning.
Walking is hard.
You gotta warm up your legs in the morning.
Oh
too,
yeah, gotta stretch them out.
Anyway, back to the intersection. I don't know how we got on toast.
Yes.
Oh, it's Gordon Ramsay's
Yeah, Gordon
team.
Ramsay. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. No, this intersection, right? The one I have is pinched at the end. So you get off I-75 and you drive across the lanes. I don't really know how.
I don't like it because
You drive on the left side of the opposing lane instead of the right side.
That's just confusing.
I mean, it just looks weird because like you're used to like looking out your driver's side window, you're just seeing traffic, but you just see like the edge of the bridge.
Yeah, and I feel like someone's like gonna mess up, and it's not gonna be good.
Oh, well, I don't think there's been an accident there yet, which is weird.
That is weird.
But it's like every.
The weird thing is them making them like watch a like introduction video.
11 of them.
11 of them.
11 of
for
them.
one intersection.
The PEI government has produced no less than 11 online videos to show drivers how to navigate a new intersection in Charlotte.
Now I have a question. If you're, a traveler to the great country of Canada.
How's she going there? Buddy? You wanna go watch an instructional video there?
When you come across the border, they're gonna make you watch the video at customs. Like you must.
Oh,
watch
100%. You 100%. They put up like
they put up like big screens, and you have to sit there.
It's like a drive-in movie theater with it's like a drive-through.
And it's only for this one intersection. So if you're going to like Newfoundland or something like that,
it's in Charlottetown. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, but let's say you're going to like Newfoundland, which is like I'm sure nowhere near this area.
I'll look it up.
Hey, you're coming across you fly into like Newfoundland or whatever, and you're at the airport or whatever, and they make you watch this video for someone that's not even in Newfoundland.
Well, it's in Prince Edward Island, which is east. Newfoundland's west, isn't it?
Yeah, Newfoundland's at like no, it's east. Newfoundland's at the very top of Canada. It's an island.
Well, I'm looking. I feel like I should know this. Newfoundland's an island?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Newfoundland and Labrador. No, it's honestly like you probably will go right by this place if you go there.
Okay.
It's like north of Maine, or it's like right off Maine.
Okay.
So it's like east. They're both east.
So let's say you're going to the other side of Canada.
You're going to like Alberta.
Yeah, and you're going nowhere, and they make you watch this video. That'd just be annoying.
I'd find it funny.
Yeah.
I'd honestly travel there just so I can do the intersection. If I'm forced to watch a video while going to Canada about how to do one single intersection, I'm going to drive. I don't care how far away it is. If I'm in Vancouver, you can bet that I will drive across Canada just to go do the intersection once, and then I'll come back down to the U.S. But I am 100% going to go do the intersection if they make me watch a video about it. I will.
Can you even go to Canada right now, or is the border still closed?
That's a question for Google.
So I'm just saying we go to Canada because I guess we can't. Yeah.
Are the borders
to
Canada open? The U.S. borders with Canada and Mexico will stay closed for non-essential travel through November 21st.
What if my essential travel is to go through this intersection? Does that count?
I feel like you could pull off something like religiously or like cultural wise, like, excuse me, sir, my culture requires me to do one strange intersection a year, and I've done all the ones in the U.S. So if I could just kind of go up to Canada, like this is like for my culture. So like
you go into the border. What's your reason for cutting over? Just the intersection in what's it called?
Charlottetown.
Just the intersection in Charlottetown. Oh, you mean that intersection there, buddy? Okay.
Oh yeah, there, buddy. Come on in. Oh, what's your reason there, buddy? Eh? I gotta go do an intersection. Well, okay. Well, you see here, buddy. You see, you need to have a hockey stick in your car there, bud, to get across the border.
Imagine that you have to have a hockey stick to go to Canada.
100. That they should do that.
That's a new law. You go in the airport and like you land in like Canada or something. You just see like a bunch of Americans.
Have you seen like the joke where it's like if the credit card declines at like a place, like they take like if you like have a surgery on your brain,
yeah,
and like they fix it and like your credit card declines, like those will start like giving you a concussion to like deter the like because you can't pay for it. Yeah. It's like with Canada. It's like you go in like, how's she going there, buddy? Can I see your hockey stick? They just take a moose and just put you on a moose and send you back to the U.S.
When growing up, we used to go to like a lot of MSU hockey games, so we have a lot of broken MSU hockey sticks in our attic right now.
Yeah, there you go. Just take a hockey stick. Just take a hockey stick there, bud. So they did this because the intersection was apparently too busy. The busy intersection on the east side of the city, which is still under construction, will soon feature a so-called displaced left turn lane on the Trans-Canada. This is a big highway. This is a Trans-Canada highway. I'm assuming that's big at least. You're just standing up.
Yeah, my back's hurting. So
are you just gonna stand up for the rest of the show?
Yeah.
The strangely hypnotic instructional videos produced with detailed computer animation show every conceivable option for drivers approaching the redesigned roadways. You think they have like?
So wait, so they have 11 different directions coming to this intersection.
I think that's one for every lane. I guarantee you that's one for every lane.
Annoying.
You think there's an instructional video on like how to not get in it, on how to not be in that one lane that goes? It's only one lane that goes across.
Okay, so I mean that's not bad, but at the same time, like
you think there's an instructional video? If you do not want to turn left at this intersection, please maintain speed in the rightmost lane.
If you do not want to continue in this intersection, please just floor it straight through the intersection.
Listen, if you don't want to go through the intersection, but you're in the lane, if you don't want to go through the intersection when you're in the lane, please put on your right blinker and then slightly merge to the right. That's what it sounds like.
If you accidentally go in the wrong lane, just floor it across.
Just floor it. Honestly, full send.
Full send. It's not illegal till you're caught.
That's what I'm saying. Even though the island is known for its laid-back style, bucolic? That's a word I've never heard of.
Can you say that again for me?
Bucolic.
Now say it 5 times fast.
No, I'm going to get myself into a hole. It's bucolic scenery and lack of traffic jams. It would be a mistake to think Charlottetown has no traffic congestion, the director of traffic said, or the director of roadways.
My favorite thing is in Mackinac Island, imagine them having to put a new intersection because they got horse traffic.
Dude, this is an idea. You know how much traffic, like, you know how much interference you could cause by just, like, throwing down hay, like, in the middle of Mackinac? That has to be a law in Mackinac.
Just imagine rolling around on your bike and just throwing hay as you go.
Yeah,
it's not throwing money. It's just throwing hay around.
No. Don't even like throw it. Just drag it around behind you. You have like the police carriage coming after you, and like they try to pull you over.
Is there a police carriage?
I guarantee you there.
I know there's actual like fire trucks up there.
There's fire trucks and ambulances.
Yes,
which I've never seen.
I've seen the fire truck once, and that was because like they were cleaning it outside or something like that.
Sure. You definitely didn't like burn anything down because you're RJ.
What do you mean? I would never burn something down. I was on a family vacation. I was on my best behavior, right, Mom?
No. Okay, so they did this because they have a lot of tourist traffic, and we do have a lot of tourist traffic in the summer. So tourists will need to know how to do this.
Yes.
And it looks like it's just common sense. There's more videos, RJ.
There's more?
There's another video. If you scroll down, there's a second video. Oh, no.
Are we going to watch it?
I kind of want to watch it. Let's watch it. Why not? It's all the way at the bottom. Keep going. Oh, no. It's O2.
There's another video.
Yeah, there's at least... Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
It's O2 Riverside Drive.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Traffic on Riverside Drive approaching intersection from the east.
Oh, this is from the
Through
east.
traffic heading westbound will use the 2 center lanes as indicated on overhead signage. Pavement markings showing straight through arrows will also indicate to motorists that they are in the correct lanes. Traffic
See,
in
I
these
told you.
lanes will proceed westbound to the main intersection,
There is
where they
one.
will continue to
I
their
told you
first
it'd be
set
like,
of traffic
please
signals.
maintain your speed
When the
in the
signals
right
turn
lane.
green, westbound through traffic will then continue through the main intersection.
Wow, when the light turns green, you
Wow,
go.
when the light turns green when you want to go straight, you go straight. Crazy intersection.
Crazy how that
I
works.
told you it'd be like that. I knew it. It makes
It makes a lot more sense now.
like you need a video telling you how to go straight through an intersection.
That's just unfortunate.
It hurts my brain.
Someone in the government had thought this out. They were like, "Okay, we're gonna build this new intersection. Okay, gotta make videos." No, they
Keep
have
in
one.
mind, this
they
is
have-
people's
they-
money. This is people's money that they spend on this.
No, here's the thing. It's got to be some intern that started working, and they were like, "Okay, here's the thing, COVID. We don't have anything for you because
So we're gonna make
So
videos
we
on
want
how
you-
to go straight.
So we want you to make 11 videos about this intersection. Do what you can. If it says go straight, go straight. We're perfectly okay with that."
I guarantee this is like the last cut of it, right?
Yes.
Like they eventually in one of the videos they were been like, if this is what's happening, please lower your speed to it like
Yeah,
45 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Do they do miles per hour?
No, they do kilometers.
Do they?
Yeah, because it's Canada.
Are you sure?
Canada's connected to like Britain.
I know, but I'm pretty. Does Canada?
It's kilometers. I'm calling it right now. If I'm wrong, Kilometers.
Speed limits in Canada.
Kilometers.
That doesn't tell me.
it's
Does,
kilometers.
does Canada go? Okay.
Do you want to know?
speed
Do
in
you want to know why I know
Canada-
it's kilometers, Tony?
Oh, it is kilometers.
Do you know why it's
Why?
because I spent 2 weeks in Newfoundland.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I could have sworn I read somewhere that they use miles per hour.
Yeah.
I could have sworn.
Well, I think they do it like to start, and then as you get deeper, because when you're coming across the border, I'm sure they put up a conversion.
They
like-
probably put on speedometers they have.
Well, yeah,
They
because
have,
it's an
like, the little
American-made
they have-
car.
no, but they have the little numbers that have kilometers.
Yeah, because
But you can't tell precisely.
Yeah.
Like in Toronto, I guarantee like on speed limits, it's probably like kilometers on top and like miles per hour on bottom.
I'm sure. Well, especially if it's Toronto, because a lot of people go to Toronto to.
Yeah, or you
Especially in Michigan.
just drive a Canadian car.
Yeah.
Anyways, so moving on, this cop.
Well, if it's a
was-
Canadian car, it has kilometers instead of miles per hour. You do realize
Well,
that?
yeah, no, that's why I said
Okay,
just use
thanks.
a Canadian car at that
Yeah.
point. So this cop was called to a scene.
Yeah, as you do. As you
as
do.
you do as a cop.
As a normal cop would do, is show up to a scene. if
Police
they're called.
officer in this is in the Philippines, was killed during a raid on an illegal cockfight den after a rooster's blade sliced his femoral artery, an official said. So
Isn't femoral neck, right?
I think so. Cockfighting is a popular blood sport in the archipelago where bets are made on the fight's outcome, which often result in death among the combatants between two colorful birds armed with bladed spurs. Spurs?
Yes.
Spurs.
So they on their claws they have. Well, on their feet they have.
Like, are you talking like the cowboy things? The cowboy spurs?
Yeah. Yeah.
They put those on chickens?
No, they have. Chickens naturally have those.
They do?
Yeah.
Should I have known this?
I mean, most people don't.
Do they actually?
Yes.
No. I thought they just used beaks.
No.
You just like peck at each other.
They have those for protection, and also I think that's like how they, like, get territories by fighting.
Because of the pandemic, cockfighting, along with the other sporting and cultural events, has been banned to prevent large crowds from gathering and spreading the COVID, whatever.
Yeah.
Monday's freak accident in the central province of northern Samar happened when Lieutenant Christian Bullock picked up a fighting rooster as he gathered evidence for the unlawful event.
So he wasn't like, he like didn't walk
no.
in and like
the
get
femoral
attacked.
artery is in the thigh.
Okay, yeah, that makes more.
It raised a sharp spur attached to the bird's leg, struck the officer's left
Oh,
thigh.
I might be wrong. They might just attach spurs. Here, hold on. Let me look at the photo.
What does it show? Like the why? No, you can't see anything. in
Yeah, you
that.
can't see that.
but they do this for fun. This is like a normal thing. Like I get that you want dinner, right? Like I get chicken's good, but you don't need to like. Are the Philippines like the Michael Vick of chickens?
Oh no!
You think there's a Philippine Michael Vick?
Why you gotta do him like that? No, because
Some like star athlete.
It's legal in the Philippines. It's just illegal right now because of COVID.
Yeah, but there must be a Michael Vick now. There must be a Michael Vick.
There's got to be. Well, I'm sure there's people that like run them, and I'm sure there's multiple.
I'm sure there's like there. Okay, so it's like legal, right? But I'm sure there's like illegal like rings.
Oh, 100%.
Of chicken fighting.
Because I'm sure they have to keep certain like restrictions for how they do stuff.
Is it like WWE cage matches like style when they fight? You just like now we're in the left corner. We have Rooster.
Now in the left corner.
There you go.
Weighing 300 pounds.
300 pounds? What kind of chicken are you eating?
You never know. Hey, fun fact: in the cave, if you get 2 orders of the chicken poppers, it is the same weight of
a full chicken. It's a legit chicken. How do you know that?
Because I ordered 2 things of chicken, and someone goes, "That looks like a full chicken," and I googled it, and it was in fact a full.
I said that.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, that was
okay,
me.
Sick.
You didn't eat them in all one sitting, did you? No, because you wanted to eat them with Chick-fil-A sauce, and you didn't have any.
Oh no, I ate the full thing in one sitting.
You sure?
Yeah, because if you mix barbecue sauce and ranch, it makes Chick-fil-A sauce pretty much.
Yeah.
Fun
Chick-fil-A
fact.
sauce needs spice in it. It tastes like it should be spicy.
It looks like it should be spicy, but it's not.
It tastes like a sweet version of like sriracha.
Yeah, that's fair.
If sriracha was like sweeter, it tastes like Chick-fil-A sauce, and I stand by that. If Chick-fil-A sauce had
You know what I really want? I want a gallon bucket of Chick-fil-A sauce.
You
know
have
how
a problem.
You know how fast me and my roommate went through that one bottle? Like,
You have a problem.
not
Why
my-
stop at 1 gallon? Why not just get a full oil drum of it? A 50-gallon thing of Chick-fil-A sauce.
Just imagine my RA walking. He sees me carrying up this big barrel. What's the barrel? Oh, Chick-fil-A sauce.
Are you talking like barrel as in like the Cracker Barrel, like the wooden one? Or are you talking like I'm talking
No,
like
I'm
the
talking
full oil drum,
50-gallon
like,
bucket of
yes.
Chick-fil-A sauce. Hey, Chick-fil-A, you want to sponsor me?
Sponsor.
Send me Chick-fil-A sauce.
You've asked for sponsors like 3 times today. You really want some money,
I
eh?
really want.
You really
money.
want some free food.
I still haven't got my
Hey,
unemployment
let's
check.
just go steal one of their TVs. Let's just go steal a Chick-fil-A TV.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Now you're gonna make it so I can't go to Chick-fil-A.
What do you mean? I feel like that'd be a good trade.
I remember the greatest day of my life. Was
They
when,
would say my pleasure as you return that TV.
the greatest day of my life was when Chick-fil-A opened near my house.
I can't have Chick-fil-A, so I don't know what it's like. It's
And then there was during the summer, one of my friends drove to Chick-fil-A. What was it? I think she drove like an hour and a half away, so it's 3 hours in total to get Chick-fil-A. And she brought me back chicken nuggies and Chick-fil-A sauce.
the first day. One of my coworkers over the summer, and my boss, they knew each other, right?
Yeah.
So, the guy who I was rooming with brought up Chick-fil-A for it, and I was like, "Wait, there's a Chick-fil-A here?" Not like I could have it, but like I was like, where we worked was middle of nowhere, like more middle of nowhere than Michigan Tech.
Oh yeah, no, it's the closest town, which is Evart. Evart. It's whatever it's called.
Everett.
You either
It had a
survive.
McDonald's and a Family Dollar.
Don't forget about the Wesco.
No, yeah, and the Wesco.
The Wesco came in clutch.
Yes, sir.
That's where you got like in a Subway.
And the Subway. The Subway wasn't good.
Yeah.
I had it. It wasn't good.
Oh, I like Subway, but
I like Subway, but like I have a quality for my Subway. I have a quality.
yeah.
Anyways, moving on from it's unfortunate that the cop was killed by a rooster
Truly
in a
is.
cockfight. But next, an absurd Asian moment of the week. Another new segment.
By the way, not racist. We were talking about Japanese or Asian news stories.
Yes. Japanese
Make that
news channel
clear.
covering the election projected Donald Trump and Joe Biden avatars. And they don't look good. It's like if The Sims, you know what The Sims are, right? Also, look at this website.
This looks sus.
I want to know your website. You like this thing? It looks like
Okay,
you know in Cars. You know in Cars 2 when they go into Tokyo. This website looks like the ads.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can find
the link at @Chach_MTU.
yes on Twitter. But yeah, it looks like someone got like they're like
Someone
boss
got
was
too bored during quarantine. That's what it was.
no, their boss was like, "Hey, we need avatars now," and so it looks like they
They
copied.
made them in Sims.
I still don't know what Sims is, but it looks like they
You know what
just
Sims is?
I didn't know.
Look. Okay, I'll show Sims.
Okay, sick.
What were you gonna say?
It looks like someone went on Google and was like, "Okay, we need heads," and then they just copied and pasted them on a body and was like, "Yeah, that's good."
They like got someone that looked like the candidates and like 3D modeled their head.
Yes.
They don't look like them.
They don't.
Anyways, the avatar is it says down here if I could actually scroll. Oh, I clicked on an ad. Oh, for a Roomba. Anyways,
Here's my thing though: is why like I get that like this election's a big deal, but why are they covering
people
it
in
this-
Japan care, bro.
Why are they covering it this much in Japan? Of anywhere.
I mean, people can.
Like not to get, historical and dark, but we bombed them.
Yeah. Well, maybe they just don't want another, Hiroshima.
Yeah.
So as votes continue to be counted for the 2020 presidential election in the U.S., countries around the world were watching this with interest. Here in Japan, the media was reporting on events with a unique Japanese flair that gave viewers much needed humor.
I wish they did
over
this here.
This is to alleviate the anxiety over the results. People in Japan were anxious about this.
I wasn't.
I wasn't anxious.
I mean, I wasn't anxious.
One Japanese TV program really held the interest of the viewers by turning Donald Trump and Joe Biden into bobblehead-esque characters. That's what we're really talking about here. Complete with amusing facial expressions. The changing facial expression used in the photos for winning and losing states elicited laughter from both locals and
No, the best thing is one of the photos
Expats?
that they used when they announced I can't read Japanese. Oh, it looks like Pennsylvania. When they announced Pennsylvania is Trump doing like the kissy face.
Where do you see that?
The first photo.
When Biden won. That's supposed to be him disappointed. If you scroll down, like there's Trump like laughing, like Joe Biden looking kind of depressed. Like this.
Yeah, so they really thought this out.
They really like had pictures for this.
like someone spent time and money on this.
You couldn't find a better picture of Trump sad than a kissy face.
I mean, that man, like I don't think I've ever seen him like
Watch.
he's looking
Trump?
it up.
Trump sad. I guarantee you.
If
Images.
it doesn't make me sad, it's not
Boom. Trump sad. Right there. Bang. It's
sad.
not
That's such a good photo.
It's not that hard. And then when you look up Trump sad, you know what doesn't pop up?
The kissy face.
The kissy face. No, you know what does pop up? Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin doing an impression.
Oh, we love to see it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. But the picture.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's picture, they got the emotions right. Actually, no, I guarantee you the picture of him being sad is him looking at his phone.
Oh, 100%.
Or looking at his script.
It looks like it.
It's probably during a debate.
Yeah.
They made Trump he looks like so evil in the laughing
face.
picture. He looks like he's just like, ha ha ha, Hiroshima Part 2, bang.
Oh.
That's what it looks like.
Ah, Tony.
You can't get it literally looks like that. He's
Tony.
evil laughing.
That is fair, but
It
Tony.
looks like that. That's what it looks like.
It does, but Tony.
I'm just saying. I'm calling it like I see it. He looks like an evil. He looks like. He doesn't look evil. He looks like he's maniacal laughing.
That's there. That's it.
They didn't get the picture right at all.
No.
If they had changed the avatars, that's big props.
If they would have changed the avatars, I would have given them 100% satisfaction.
Imagine the avatar Trump like
That's right.
China. Wrong. Jenna.
Also, political.
We're not making sides. I'm calling it like I see it.
Here's the thing. We both are.
I'm calling it like I see it.
We call it as we see it. We'll make fun of Biden. We'll make fun of Trump. We care less, to be honest.
I honestly couldn't care. I really thought that I really wish they had changed the avatars.
If they would have changed the avatars, that'd have been perfect, and it would have been easy.
What do you mean?
It would have been probably easy just to change the avatars.
You think?
Because the way that they made him, it literally looks like they made a 3D model of Trump's face or something.
That's true. Anyways, moving on. Up next, we got the sports. This is gonna be our last segment. We're gonna cut the political because we don't need to cover that. We all know what happened.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna come up with the news segment for next week. So coming up next, we have your sports news from around the leagues up on your Chach update.
Look out, Scooby, the ape man! Gangway! I got it!
That's WMTU. It's Wim2. We're going ape.
You actually clicked the right one this time?
Yes.
You clicked the right one this time?
We're making
Hey, last time's the charm.
improvements.
Last time's the charm for this.
Facts.
So starting out the sports news, we're going to start in the NHL. So the World Juniors, if you follow the NHL or hockey in general, you know that the World Juniors are a big thing in hockey. They, all the prospects go in and they play for their countries. It's like the Olympics for underage kids. It's like the child labor Olympics.
Do they get paid?
No. The prospects? No. They might have bonuses like from their teams if you're in the NHL, I think it's under 25. If you're under 25 in the World Junior, well, they are. But if you're on a team, like an NHL team or like a KHL team or like some major team, you might have bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get paid.
Darn.
But with COVID and everything, it's scheduled for Christmas this year.
So I'll play backup goalie and man the door, and I'll take that money.
in professional hockey. Hockey, RJ, would you say is the most international sport? Would you say that?
I would say more baseball, to be honest.
You think baseball is?
You gotta remember, baseball's played in America, Asian countries. Well, I guess it's most. It's either basketball. Maybe basketball. You gotta remember
Really?
this: basketball or soccer. I don't think because
Really?
hockey.
Okay.
Hockey is mostly.
Soccer, I'm talking like major four sports in America. Hockey, baseball, basketball.
Basketball is more
What's the last
international.
one? What am I missing? Basketball, hockey, baseball,
Football.
football.
Well, football's
U.S.
Yeah, football's U.S. Basketball is played more internationally, and hockey in Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong. Canada, America, Europe, and then Russia.
Yeah.
Basketball is played in literally
Europe.
every
Okay, that's
country.
true. That's true. But I'm talking like they're the most internationally connected. There's tournaments in all over places where NHLers go. It's not like basketball where everyone has to come to the U.S. to be successful. You can be successful basketball or hockey wise in Russia and Europe.
You can be successful in basketball in Europe.
You can,
Yes,
but you don't get paid anywhere near.
Oh, that's not true.
Really?
You get paid a decent amount if you
People
play.
get paid decent amounts.
Yeah,
Really?
you get paid decent amounts. I know someone that plays in Europe.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Ball brothers. They played in Europe.
Oh, that's true. But they played in high school and college and
No, they played for a professional team.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
You can play professional at 16?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Anyways,
but
back to-
most Americans don't do it because they just go to college.
that's true. I guess that makes sense.
Because once you play pro basketball, you can't play college basketball.
That's true. If you go play,
So,
if you go out of college, because I know a lot of high schoolers are doing this to go get money their first year and then be eligible for the draft because you have to be 1 year out of high school.
Because
They'll go play.
Yeah, because LaMelo Ball went and played pro ball, and he can't play college ball now.
Yeah, they'll go play 1 year in Australia or Europe and then be eligible for the draft. But the juniors, they were scheduled for the Christmas 25th. Don't know what's happening there. I can't even find where it is. They were gonna talk about what was happening. Wait, is it down here? No, that's revenue. Where was it? I read this. Yeah, what is the status of the 2021 World Junior Championships? So it's scheduled for 2020 Christmas, but it goes into 2021. All teams. So the roster sizes will be bigger. It's going to be hosted in Edmonton. So hopefully Canada. I think Canada is doing better than the U.S. COVID wise.
Yeah. Well, the U.S. is like, I think number 1 at the moment.
Probably. It's been that for a
Well,
while.
I can't remember if China got up to us.
Oh, did they have another spike?
They might have.
I know Europe did. Europe's probably up there. Europe as like a continent is like a lot of countries in Europe are like, if you combine them, they'll be the size of the U.S. and they'll have COVID cases like us. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I almost said Europe as a continent is like the same size as the U.S. And
Yeah,
it might
it's
be.
Americas, Europe, Southeast Asia, Eastern Mediterranean, Africa, and the
Okay.
Western Pacific.
Yeah. So yeah, the Americans are still doing the worst.
Looks like
They're the high score holders.
yeah, America, then India, Brazil, Russia, France, Spain, Argentina, United Kingdom, Colombia, Mexico, Peru, and then Italy.
Yeah. Anyways, so back to the juniors. The tournament will be played without fans, obviously, as like all sports are. NHL teams have been informed that they will not be able to send scouts to watch the live games. They'll have to watch film.
Gotta love TV.
Yeah. Their expanded rosters. There's now 25 instead of 23. So COVID, if one person on your team gets COVID, your whole team's getting COVID. Two people aren't going to change that. Unless those two people are like somehow medically trained hockey players, then
No,
it's not going to make a difference.
entire team gets COVID except for 2 people, and the 2 people play.
It's a 2v5
2v5.
or 1v5. Actually, you need a goalie.
Not always.
I mean, like if there's 2 people, you might want a goalie.
One person just runs around.
1v5. The tournament field is frozen, so you can't be relegated or promoted this year. Because it's how juniors work. There's two levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still don't know what that means. By the way, fun fact, sports.
Sport ball.
Sport ball.
Hey. RJ, the next thing might be up your alley. Or is it next thing or is it the next?
It's the next thing after that.
It's the next thing. No, it's the next thing. The NFL. This is what you follow most, really?
It's up there.
It's up there. It's like
I don't
number 2.
particularly like pro sports, in my opinion.
But, anyways, the Steelers are off to the best start of any team this year, 7-0. They are tied with their record start to the season from 1970. I think that's when old legendary Bradshaw.
Before we continue, Tony is in fact a Steelers fan.
I am a Steelers fan, but like this is still news because if you're 7-0 during last time a team won 7-0 was the Patriots, and we all know what Patriots went through.
Yeah, that's true.
Cheating. But the Steelers don't cheat. But still, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Yada, yada, yada. They play the Cowboys today, actually. And it's the Cowboys. RJ, do you know about the Cowboys?
No.
They suck.
Okay, sick.
They suck. They lost their star QB, and they haven't won a game since.
Who's their star?
It's like, here, put this in college terms for you, RJ.
Well, I mean, I just looked at the percentage, and I can see why.
Yeah. To put this in college terms for you.
Okay.
It's like if Trevor Lawrence got injured and didn't play for the rest of the season.
So like what happened? Okay.
But like not COVID. It's like if Joe Burrow, if LSU didn't have any star receivers or running backs or defense, and Joe Burrow got injured.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, I got that.
There you go.
Even though Joe Burrow isn't in college anymore, but okay.
Well, he was. I just figured, you know. Anyways, moving on from the Steelers, they're gonna be 8-0, and they're gonna be the best team.
I rolled my eyes in case you couldn't tell.
I didn't see it. The New York Jets are in hot water, and not because I don't know if they've won a game this year, but I don't know. And not because they suck. Some players
they have not won a game.
They haven't.
No.
Oh, some players have found cameras in the smoke detectors in the locker rooms. This is like something straight out of like.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
No,
that's multiple lawsuits.
Yeah, no. So
that is multiple people getting fired.
The Jets players are peed off after discovering hidden cameras in the locker room, and they've alerted the Players Association. So the New York Giants have perhaps eclipsed the Browns for the most dysfunctional organization in the NFL. That's pretty
Jets?
bad.
Oh, I
if
know
you're
one-
worse, you know about the Browns, right?
I do know about Browns, and I know one thing about the Jets. I know the butt fumble.
The butt fumble.
Butt fumble.
They now had a butt catch a few weeks
Oh.
ago.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't win, but a guy straight
Well,
up
I mean,
caught
obviously,
it like, on his
they're
butt.
0-8.
Yeah, they're 0-8. There you go.
When was the last time the Jets were good?
3-4 years ago. They had a major sellout.
Okay.
They
After the butt fumble?
No, this is like 10 years after the butt. So after the butt fumble,
Okay.
like 10 years after. No, and this might take away. Anyways, the Jets have found themselves. I struggle with English. The Jets have found themselves. I was trying to find where I was in the article.
Yeah.
The Jets have found themselves in a sticky predicament of workplace misconduct and infringement of employee privacy after players discovered secret cameras in their locker room.
First of all, that's illegal.
That's illegal. First of
That
all,
is highly illegal.
hidden in smoke detectors.
I don't know. Like, it is illegal to have any camera whatsoever in a bathroom.
In a bathroom or locker room.
Yes.
Hidden in smoke detectors. Even more concerning, they're reportedly been there for over a decade.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot. That is.
That doesn't like.
If you've been on the Jets in the past 10 years, you're getting money from this.
Oh yes.
This is like something like we talked about Dan Snyder. You remember when we talked about the Washington football team owner?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. This is like something straight out of what he'd do.
Yeah.
Dan Snyder isn't a good guy. I think just if Dan Snyder ever owned the Jets, I guarantee you that's why. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how those got there. It's Dan Snyder.
That's
The
just ridiculous.
NFLPA immediately informed the NFL in late October. The NFL claimed in the past week on behalf of the Jets that cameras have been in and adjacent to the locker room since 2008. So 12 years. When the team relocated from Long Island to a new training facility in Florham Park, New Jersey, according to the sources. The league concluded that players were aware of the cameras and thus the cameras were compliant with league rules, sources said. No. No.
No. If you have cameras in the locker room, you're not telling them that you have cameras in the locker room.
You know. Like, no way is a player okay with the camera being in a smoke detector.
No.
How? First of all, yeah, hey, you're the star QB, so I'm going to talk to you. We have this camera in the locker room that's like hardwired in, right? And like, we can't really take it out, but it's in a smoke detector. It's not a normal security camera, no.
But I want to know is why. What was the point of having the cameras in the first place?
It probably was just for security in the first place, and when they moved there. But if you have a camera there for security, why not make it a security camera? I want to know why it was in the smoke detector.
That's what I want to know too.
I don't know why.
I'm sure it was like, oh, we should hide in the smoke detectors so if anyone comes in that can't like disable cameras. I'm gonna tell you what.
Okay, that actually makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, it's not easy to disable one of those cameras.
No, I mean you can spray paint it.
You could spray paint it, but they're still gonna see you spray painting.
Not
it
if you
first.
like have like a mask on and then you take the
That's
mask
true.
off.
That's true.
A league spokesperson informed the Daily News that the league responded directly to the union and no further action is required by the Jets. If that is the case, why are the Jets players surprised to learn of the cameras, and why did they not reach out to the union seeking relief? Like, I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Like,
I can tell you what, if I'm a Jet player and I find a camera in my locker room, that thing's getting smashed.
yes. The news spoke out to a few players of the 08 team that moved there when they moved there. All of them said that they were unaware of the cameras that were in the locker room. None of the players recalled team officials informing them of the cameras in the locker room. None of them consented to being videotaped in the locker room.
Yeah.
This is just spiraling out of control.
Yeah, no, this isn't good.
So obviously there's going to be lawsuits.
Yeah, no, 100% there's going to be lawsuits.
It was 100% someone in the organization perving on the players.
No, that's just creepy.
No, that's 100% creepy. Like, what it was, you know what the NFL did? You know what it was? It was they had cameras in the locker rooms that were like not angled anywhere near anything.
Yeah.
And like they were just there for like show. And the players were like, yeah, that's fine. If they aren't seeing anything, go for it.
Yeah.
But then they put actual cameras in that like actually saw stuff.
No,
That's how you get. That's a loophole.
This is just creepy.
I mean, it's creepy. Don't get me wrong. Don't do it. But that's what happened. I guarantee you.
like it even like I don't know. I don't like being videotaped, and like it bugs me even having a camera in here where like people can see me on Twitch. But like I'm fine with it because like we're not doing anything.
We're
It's still
sitting down and talking.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just creepy to me.
It's Anyways,
The
moving
Lions.
on from it's the Lions. What are we gonna do? The Lions were doing really good.
Yeah.
They were doing so good. They were like 3-4, or like they were 1 win away from 500, and then COVID. The Lions, they've been screwed over even more, and it's not because of the refs this time. It's because of COVID. Matthew Stafford has officially been tested positive for COVID-19. This time it's real. He got tested sometime this week. I think it was early in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
And
COVID's just kind of ruining everything.
yeah. He tested positive for COVID-19. You know, he had that scare, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Or no, this is summer, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it was in the summer. Yeah, it was training camp. It was August.
Okay.
Not weeks, months. He tested positive during the summer. It was a false positive, and he was put back on the team. But now it's official. He tested positive, and the Lions are screwed.
Yeah.
It's the Lions.
If
COVID wasn't a thing, I say they had a chance for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Probably.
You think so?
Probably.
I think they're the next.
Yeah,
Detroit.
they won. They won, so that's all that matters is they won a game.
The Detroit sports team next to making it to the playoffs is either the Lions or the Pistons.
Yeah.
Tigers are going nowhere. Red Wings suck. I think it's the Lions.
I think it sounds like maybe the Lions. Well, didn't the Pistons have a few good people, right? I don't know.
No, they traded them all away. They have
Okay.
D-Rose. That's about it.
Oh.
Old legend.
But he just hurts his knee every year.
Yeah,
so.
he just hurt. Yeah.
got
Moving
the one
on
MVP.
to more of RJ's thing.
Yes.
NCAA football.
BYU.
BYU. RJ, do you have anything to say about BYU?
Surprising.
Really?
Surprising.
I don't know anything about
It's
BYU.
BYU.
Where is that?
It's in Utah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're 9-0. Well, 8-0.
8-0.
They're number
8-0.
9 in the nation, which is surprising. They could be looking at a playoff appearance for the first time
Ever?
Well, yeah.
In CFP?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they've won a championship. I don't remember.
I doubt it.
But yeah, in other news,
Notre Dame.
Clemson lost.
Clemson lost.
Well, it didn't help that their Trevor Lawrence got COVID.
It took him to double OT though.
It did take him.
Clemson without who'd they almost lose to last week? Boston University?
Yeah, Boston College.
Boston College.
Who's even worse than Notre Dame? Notre Dame's ranked at least.
Notre Dame, like they got moved into a conference just so they could play this year.
Really?
Yeah, they're in the ACC. They're usually not in a conference.
Yeah, no, they've never been in a conference.
MSU and Notre Dame are not scheduled to play each other until the 2040s.
Yeah. Well, then they play in hockey. They're in the same. Notre Dame is in the high. They're
in the same hockey because it's all. Yeah, but football wise, no.
Mm-hmm.
So Notre Dame, like we just said, won against Clemson in double OT.
Yeah.
What was the score, like 47-40?
Something like that, yeah.
47-40.
And
then they rushed the field.
Then they rushed the field. With
Every
COVID.
pretty much every sports team is not allowed to have fans.
Yeah.
In the stadium. If they are, they're like 20 feet apart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched a Kansas City game. Like they have fans, like there's like 3 fans per like section of seats.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I was watching. Who was it? I think it was Michigan. I think it was the Michigan State. Michigan. Was it? I don't remember. But there was fans there, but they were sitting in sections, like they were sitting in family groups.
Yeah, they're sitting in groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including Michigan State.
Yeah.
Michigan teams.
So they rushed the field, and it was packed.
It was packed.
Like there's overhead views. It looks like you're looking down on like just a section of turf. There's so much green.
Yeah, and it's just not good.
It looks bad.
Like
I think
come on, guys.
It looks like they all have masks on, but you don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just green. Everything's green.
It's just not a good look for them.
After I graduated high school, I never thought I'd have to see that much green again on a football field.
Oh.
I was wrong. I had to look at this picture. It's bad.
A lot of them are wearing masks, though.
A lot of them are
but
wearing
you can
masks.
like, there's one guy that's not wearing a mask. You can literally see him. He's right in the middle of the photo.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. We gotta speed this up here.
Yeah.
NBA. They've officially announced they're gonna be back to playing on the 22nd of December. What does that mean for Toronto being in Canada? Nobody knows.
They're talking about possibly in Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City is definitely a possibility. The Patrick Mahomes is a big advocate for this.
Yes.
The quarterback for the Chiefs
And the mayor.
and the mayor. The mayor's been tweeting out about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's warmer here than it is in Canada.
Come here.
Come here.
We got you.
They need money.
They need money.
Because like Kansas City, they have a baseball team, which baseball sucks, and a football team. That's
They're
basically
good.
the only thing
They're good.
they have for them. They don't have a basketball team or a hockey team.
I will say, the one video game that I'm actually decent at, Madden. Kansas City every time.
I don't know, man. WGT Golf, you're pretty good at.
Dude, WGT Golf, I take absolute dubs in.
Fat dubs only.
Fat dubs only.
All right. Yeah, that's about it, really. The NBA has been kind of dry. So is the NHL. I mean, it's not like they're going.
There's
back
nothing
to
going
playing.
on at this point.
The MLB, though, Justin Turner, he's a third baseman for the Dodgers that just won the World Series like last week. 2 weeks ago, he actually tested positive for COVID in the middle of Game 6. Like, he got tested and then went out and played like 4 innings and then was taken off because he tested positive. And then he went back out onto the field for whatever reason to go celebrate.
Celebrate, yeah.
To go drink some champagne out of.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can't drink champagne out of the MLB.
You can.
No, it's not a cup.
Well, I mean, it's a bottle.
What? The MLB?
No, they bring out champagne.
Well, yeah, no,
bottles.
I'm talking like out of the.
Oh,
Out of
yeah,
the
no,
trophy.
you can't.
You can't do that there.
It's a bunch of flags.
I know. I forgot what it looked like for a second. I thought it was like a glass.
No.
No, you can't do that. I remembered. Yeah. It's not like Gronk where he goes and tries to play
My
baseball.
my
with
favorite
it.
thing is like when you watch like college basketball when they win, they throw water bottles around.
Yeah, that's the best. They just kind of throw them
because they can't have champagne.
Yeah. He tested positive, like I said, and he went out for a celebration. He won't be punished by the league. The league has said. His team, though, I don't know. Nothing's been released by the Dodgers. But he wore a mask. He social distanced while celebrating, but at the same time, you don't go out after you do that.
Just imagine. I just imagine like the entire team's around like the pitcher's mound, like celebrating.
You just see him in the end, like.
He's in the back corner in a mask, just jumping up and down like by himself.
No, not even that. He's just like standing like solemnly like off to the side.
Yeah.
Anyways, last bit of news here. Alex Cora, if you don't know that name, he was in charge of the Astros cheating scandal. He was the one that was like he got the camera set up and the whole like shebang with the trash can. He has been rehired after his 1 year suspension from the league. He, like I said, he had the Astro scandal. He then brought that to the Red Sox, and the Red Sox won a championship with that whole sign stealing scandal before it came out.
Okay.
But the Red Sox suck now.
Okay.
They won 118. They won 118 games when he was there in 2018, but they won I think like 40 games last year. They were almost as bad as the Tigers.
That's fortunate.
So
I don't know baseball, but that just sounds bad.
You lose 118, and then 2 years later you're down 70 wins.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what that has entailed for him. But that'll be it for us. Thank you for tuning in for this awesome weekend review. There's a lot that happened this week. We're the Chach Show. We're here every Sunday at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Feel free to tune in again.
You can also
please.
tune on YouTube just to
YouTube. Yeah, if you want to listen to another episode, go for it. Yeah, that's it. We're signing off. I'm Tony.
I'm RJ.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this with
Of Montreal, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be Of Montreal, Kissing in the Grass. But first, we're gonna play a liner. End off today.
End off on a good note.
We possibly have a new president. Has been Like, not to get political or anything, but we most likely have a new president. So to finish off, here is one of my favorite liners.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our radio fathers brought forth on this Keweenaw Peninsula a new station, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all students are created equal, that they are endowed by their station with certain unalienable jams. As WMTU continues the fight for listener liberty, remember, freedom isn't free, but the freedom is.